Hello, good day and welcome. In today's lesson, we are going to look at how to find the area of a triangle. If you have a triangle, we know we've been working on areas of different shapes: rectangle, square, parallelogram, and the next one we're doing is a triangle. Now, first of all, let us look at the dimensions of a triangle. Remember that area of any shape is what? The base times the height. You multiply the base by the height. So for any shape, you're looking for the base and the height in a 2D. Keep that 2D shape, not 3D. So we need the vertical height that forms an angle of 90 with the horizontal or with the base. So in a rectangle, in a triangle, this is our height and that is our base. Okay, we don't use the lateral side, these two, we don't use those two sides, only for perimeter, distance around, but area we need the base and the height. So just as we did in parallelogram, it's the base times the height. Right, let's look at some examples. We have a triangle here. Let me redraw the. Okay, that's much better. This is 4 centimeters. Okay, let me use 6, and the base is 12 centimeters. All right, to find the area of the triangle, let us look at something. In a rectangle, we said it is what? The base times the height, which is the same as what? The base is called the length, L, and the height is the width. So we use L and W. However, we can still use base and height, B and H, which is not wrong. Okay, if we divide the rectangle into 2, what shape do we have there? If your answer was a triangle, your guess is as good as mine. So we have a triangle here. Now in this triangle, the base is still here, right? And the height is there. But it is half of the rectangle. It is not the full rectangle. So instead of saying that the area of a triangle is base times height, we have to divide that by 2 because that is half of the area of a rectangle. So area of a triangle will now be the base times the height divided by 2. The reason is that the triangle is taken from half of a rectangle or a parallelogram, any of those shapes, even a square. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at this worked example I gave you. Okay, so we said it is equal to the base times the height divided by 2. All right, so our area, what is the base in the question there? It is 12, so we have 12 there, times what is the height? 6 in the question, divided by 2, right? So our area will be 12 times 6, it's what? 72 divided by 2, and 72 divided by 2 is 36. So don't forget I said if there is no unit, you need to write squared units in that form. Squared, shortened, then units. So that is our answer. What did I do? I looked for the base in the triangle, which is 12, right? I multiplied that by the height in the triangle, which is 6. So 12 times 6, I got 72. Then I divided by 2. Someone may ask, where did we get the 2 from? Because a triangle looks like half of a parallelogram, right? Or half of a rectangle. So we use the formula for a parallelogram. Divided by 2, we must get a triangle. This is a parallelogram. If I cut it into 2 parts, I have a triangle, right? And the formula for parallelogram was base times the vertical part, which is the height. That's why we came up with this formula here. Get it? Got it? Great. We have another example. Remember, the triangle can be drawn in different ways. So it's not always going to, yes, it can be drawn like this. and we have our height this way. Can name my height or base as 10, my height as 15. Okay, they are all in centimeters. All right, we are finding the area. First of all, we need to know how to find the area of shapes. Base times height. So base times height, but a triangle is half of a rectangle or parallelogram, so let's divide that by 2. This base times height over 2, this over 2 can be written as half. Okay, so you can have half times the base times the height. In that way you can work it out this way. It's the same as dividing by 2, but I prefer this because it's easier. Multiply the 2, divide by 2. It's easy to say half of the base times height, or half of base and height. You multiply the base and height, find the half of that. Half of that means divide by 2. All right, so we're going to work out this. Area will be, the base is 10 centimeters times the height, which is 15 centimeters. Okay, cm, all over 2. Don't forget to divide by that. So our area will be 10 times 15 will be 150. So 150 squared centimeters divided by 2, which will be 75 squared centimeters. All right, I believe you got this. Now the other way you can also solve when you get this, when we get to this step, is by method of cancellation. 2 can divide into 10, right? 2 into itself is a 1. 2 into 10, it's a 5. Then we multiply the numerators. 5 times 15 will give us 75. So we get a straight answer, 75 squared centimeters. So it depends on you. When you get to that step, it's up to you and how you can handle division of fractions or cancellations. So you can choose to multiply the numerators and divide by 2, or you can go by cancelling out. Now I want you to try out the following. When you're done, please pause the video and do the work. When you're done, come back for the revision. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you're able to do this, or if you need further clarity, or if you have any questions. Have a nice day further. Bye.